Hi everyone, it's Eva Pietrzak here from Abundant Results Coaching, and today I want to talk to you about one of my favorite tools to turn an obstacle or a challenge into positive growth towards your goals. Do you ever have this situation where something happens that you find challenging, whether in personal or business? And no matter how much you're trying to stay positive and to be in that phenomenal, productive, creative attitude, you're feeling off. And your mind keeps dwelling on the problem rather than going and selling or prospecting and doing your business, allowing more income to come into your business. I hear you. I mean, just lately, I was going through a challenge. A couple of months ago, I was doing a workshop, and during that workshop, the minute when I opened the cart and I started the selling period in my workshop, just the night before, I had a sleepless night. And you know yourself, over the past 2 days, over the past two videos, I was sharing how important it is to be an upbeat, creative, positive attitude in order to make sales, in order to attract ideal clients, and for everything to work. And I remember it was so difficult for me to get over that situation when, at the time when I needed my energy the most, I had very little of it. And I remembered Bob Proctor's words in that moment because I was worried, like, my energy, my attitude is not positive. What's going to happen to the results? And I remembered Bob Proctor's words when he was teaching us how to deal with challenging situations. And he said, if you look at this challenge that you're facing right now, and if you think that this has been attracted to you in order for you to hit your goals, what do you think is the lesson that you need to learn in the moment? And it really popped into my mind because, I've done so much repetition of Bob Proctor's work. It was just like Bob's words popped into my mind. And I said to myself, you know what? If this was part of the bigger plan, the lesson for me is I need to be a little bit more hands off, take care of how I'm feeling primarily. So take care of my well-being and rest and let my team do the work and me manifesting more. I tell you, it was very difficult to do because I'm used to taking active participation with everything we do and being the energy, being the person behind the scenes who is helping everybody at all times, and I had to stand off. And what was really cool was even while I was having a nap on that day, we had a new client enrolling into my mentorship program. I mean, seriously, while having a nap. And not only that, even though that day when I felt exhausted and I was in this funny attitude, we may not have had great results, but within the next few days, we've caught up for all the losses and we made up for some more. Now, how did that happen? Because I managed to look at my challenge from a completely different perspective. And from that challenge, I created a positive breakthrough towards my goals, which of course has changed everything that I'm doing around workshops like this or around my business. So I want you to think about your challenge. Maybe there is some obstacle or challenge in your life right now, maybe personal or business. I want you to ask yourself the same question. If this was part of the bigger plan, if I actually attracted this challenge in order for me to hit my goals, what would be the purpose of this challenge? What am I here to learn? What's the lesson for me that I may not be seeing or I may not be willing to take on board? And I guarantee this to you, something will pop to your mind. Maybe you'll realize you need to delegate some more. Maybe you'll realize you need to hire a virtual assistant. Maybe you'll realize it's time for a different strategy or time to hire a mentor. But what I would love to share with you is every single challenge. If you're like me and you're already repeating your goals and manifesting certain revenue, certain income, everything that comes to you for a reason. And of course, we have an option in the moment to dwell on things and to be upset and lose our positive feelings. And of course, our sales and income is going to reflect that. Or we can use the tool of looking at the challenge from a completely different perspective. Wayne Dyer said that if you change the way you look at a thing, the thing you look at will change. And sometimes we may not have control over what happens to us. There might be a personal or professional challenge, but we do have control over what we're going to think about it. And that's where our power is, because we can be thinking empowered thoughts or disempowered thoughts. So I want you to really sit down now and think about your challenges. Is there something happening right now, whether personal or business, that might be nagging at the back of your head and causing you to not feel good? Or maybe how have you been dealing with challenges up to this point? How could you implement this tool? Maybe if you're dealing with something right now, you could be asking yourself that question right in the moment and create positive change in your outlook. Or maybe you could take that on board going forward, and from now on, every single challenge you're experiencing is going to power you through to next level of growth in your business and your income. I hope this has been of value to you. If it has, give me a little comment here under this video, or send me back your notes. What are you getting from this? And I hope you will implement and benefit from applying this tool. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful week.